Yeah, I'm captain right now, so I'm picking people on my team.
8-year-old Julian Rose is a football champion when playing Roblox on his dad's phone.
I'm picking all pros and athletes.
He finds safety and solace in the online game as he recovers.
My neck hurt, and then my thumb or my hands felt like really numb.
From an incident in his classroom at Doral Academy. He's in 2nd grade at the public charter school's Pebble Road campus. On March 7th, Julian had just turned in his math packet and was heading back to his desk.
While I was walking on my way, the kid came behind me and put me in a chokehold. I just went like flat on the ground. And then when I woke up, I saw like 5 teachers.
Julian's mother, Armina, filed this police report accusing one of his 2nd grade classmates of assault. The police report says it's unknown how long Julian was unconscious, but it was long enough for several teachers to be summoned and gather in his classroom. Armina got the call from Doral's nurse.
I was like, I'm sorry, what? And she said, he went unconscious, he's stable now. He's in the health office, but we need you to come pick him up.
The Rose family met with school principal Becky Williams the following day.
We were told that there is legislation in place that protect students under the age of 11 when things like this happen, and that the events that took place were not grounds for expulsion.
Armina recorded the meeting on her cell phone.
This isn't something that we've ever
I've never either.
had happen at our campus. So I have no words for it.
Julian's family learned the other student was suspended for a few days as a result of the incident.
What would warrant an expulsion? Like, how bad did this have to be?
Yeah, what if he killed him?
Yeah,
Like,
what if,
I'm just curious.
What if he
Like,
held his
what if that
jugular
happened?
down long enough
What if he held
to
on for
where
2
he
seconds
had
longer?
paralysis? This was his neck. This wasn't bones. This wasn't a bruise or a bump. This was his neck.
I later learned that this other student is, trained in martial arts. He has a jiu-jitsu background.
And had briefly trained at this studio on Rainbow and Sunset.
And I have his lower body controlled, I have his upper body controlled.
Here at the Syndicate Mixed Martial Arts School, zero tolerance truly does mean zero. While Doral, citing state law, simply moved the child to another class, this school kicked him out.
Fighting this choke arm, I'm fighting to get under his neck, so we're having a hand battle here.
Syndicate trainer Jerry Shapiro.
The foundation of everything we're doing is based on respect and humility and discipline. I can start looking to get my choke. There's never, ever a situation where somebody should be choked unconscious unless your life is in danger.
Tyler Rose says the only person whose life was in danger was his son's, and he feels like accountability should match the severity of the action.
I still can't make sense of what's going on.
In the meeting at Doral, Principal Williams explains that her hands are tied by current state law.
I don't have any options in the sense of removing a child from the school. I mean, if we look at what legislation has put in place, our lawmakers have put in place that students under a certain age cannot be expelled from school.
She says change must come from Carson City.
This is where I think it's a good opportunity to reach out to your legislators because they're the ones who...
I'm going to take this as far as I can.
Welcome to the meeting of Assembly Committee on Education.
13 Investigates took it to Nevada Assemblywoman Angela Taylor, vice chair of the State Education Committee. While she didn't feel it was appropriate to comment on the specific incident, Taylor is optimistic that a bill she introduced will provide the disciplinary resources schools need. She believes AB 285 will strike the right balance between intervention for aggressors and safeguarding victims. AB 285 has a companion bill introduced by Governor Lombardo. Bottom line for both, making it easier for schools to suspend or expel violent students. If passed, it will be months before those laws go into effect. In the interim, Julian and his family are doing what they can.
It's devastating. It's heartbreaking. I feel really helpless.
Doral Pebble declined to speak with us on camera. In a statement, the principal said, as a Nevada public charter school, Doral Academy is obligated to follow all statutes and regulations related to student discipline and restorative justice. She says their program addresses specific needs and concerns of students using alternatives to exclusionary discipline practices. We'll keep you posted on the progress of the bills that would give schools more options in the disciplinary process. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates.